Hi everyone, I thought I would send you a video announcement for our English 115 class this week. I want to point a couple of things out on our Moodle page. This week, if you would please, if you notice at the top of our page, there's something new. It's called a Bose survey. And we've been requested to complete that survey. It's a very short 10 question. It doesn't count for any grade in the class. You're basically doing our marketing class. They're trying to get into a competition, and you're doing them a favor by filling out the survey. They need feedback. So please go in and complete that survey. Just click on the link and complete the survey whenever you get a free minute this week. The other item I want to talk about is week 4 is now open for you. And we are continuing with active reading and active learning strategies. So as you can see in this particular one, I have 2 resources. We're going to be focusing on note-taking this week in lecture. So do read chapter 8. I want you to read the entire chapter and these pages of chapter 9. So chapter 8 we introduced last week, which is the PSR, and chapter 9 focuses on taking control of your textbook. The resources will be very helpful to you. One is a YouTube video on Cornell note-taking and the proper method. The other is a lecture PowerPoint that I will also be talking about in class. The activities and the assignments, basically the first assignment for Cornell notes is I want you completing a set of Cornell notes. You can choose 5 pages from a textbook this semester. Then, as we did with annotating, take a picture, upload it as a file on Moodle, and I will grade according to the rubric. A couple of things with this. One, I give you a checklist. These are the things I'm looking for. Then the grading rubric. This is how it's going to be graded. But this last one, the Cornell Notes template, this is an interactive template, and so when you open this up, you can use this to type in your notes if you want. Normally Cornell notes are by hand, but this time because of everybody being virtual and those kinds of things, we are going to let you do typed notes. So as I said before, type in your information, follow the resources, what you need to do here, but it is an interactive template. The beautiful thing about this is if you just save it as your document, you can save this and then upload the files to Moodle, and you don't have to worry about taking pictures of handwritten work. Then the other item I want to talk about is the reflection forum. So the forum posting this week is on the reading in the textbook. So you're reading about PSR, and then I want you to use a textbook and apply it. I want you to apply the PSR process, preview, study, read, and review. And in this forum, you are writing a 100 to 200 word reflection. In that reflection, you are including all of this information, and you are also describing in detail what you did and how the PSR worked for you. So I give you some areas that you should be including in your writing. Be sure to include every step of the PSR, please. And then, of course, draw a conclusion. So the other part of this is after you do your post, you must go into someone else's posting and then reply. And what I want you to reply on is comment on what they've written comparing to your experience. So, and in addition to commenting, compare their experience to your experience using the PSR, you also must pose one question for them in relationship to either what they did or the reading or along those lines. That's it for this week. Just a couple reminders at the very top. Please complete the Bose survey. And week 4 is open for you now to begin work. Remember, week 3, all items are due by midnight tomorrow night, which is Sunday at the time of this recording. One last word of note. I am going to be, I start to send academic warnings at the end of this week, which is week 4. You get an academic warning if your grade is below 73.4% or you're not participating. Remember, participation is when you upload assignments, participate in forums. That's part of your participation grade. Make sure you are current in your work, even if it's late. You want to submit assignments, you want to be engaging. You need to have grades in the grade book. Otherwise, I do send out academic warnings and you will see them at the end of the week. Have a great week. Enjoy, and of course, reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns.